guys, as you know, all living things are made of cells. In this lesson, you'll be learning more about the very special structures and functions of the different parts of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. I'm excited for you to explore the virtual lesson you'll be using to take your notes. Hi guys, today I'm going to talk to you about how to log into the Science Fusion website to access the cell structure and function notes. So the first thing you want to make sure you do is use Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox as your internet browser. Internet Explorer is not a good browser to use for this activity. We're actually going to find the link for this activity on Miss Erin's website, so you'll start out at cvschools.org, and under the staff directory you'll find Miss Erin's homepage. The third item down on her page on the left side says Science Fusion Online Work Text. You're going to open up that link, and then you'll find a red link that looks like this to take you to the Fusion website. The first thing you need to do once you get to Fusion is to create your, or log in with your username and password. So you'll fill in all this information like the state of Pennsylvania, Cumberland Valley School District, our school, which is Good Hope Middle School, and then your username and password are going to be unique to you. So what you need to do first is figure out if this password username is going to work. So your username is going to be your first initial with your last name, no spaces in between. If that doesn't work, try your full first name and your full last name with no spaces in between. And then your password is just going to be the lunch number you use in the cafeteria. On the top right side of the page, you should see a link that says My Library. You'll click on that. You'll find Science on the bottom left page. The icon looks like this. Then you'll find the blue icon that says Science Fusion, and you're going to look for the one that says Science Fusion Student Access Module A in English about cells and heredity. Once you find that, we're going to be completing Unit 1 on cells, and we're going to be completing Lesson 3, which is called Structure and Function. You'll see a little blue knob like this with an arrow that says Digital Lesson. You'll click on that, and it will open up the lesson. From there, you can complete the cell structure and function notes handout. Good luck! Like all living things, you are made of cells. A cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of all living organisms. A cell's structure is the arrangement of its parts. A cell's function is the activity the parts carry out. Plant and animal cells have different parts that have different functions for an organism. Depending on their job and function, different cells vary in size and shape, but there are a few things that all cells have in common. These include the cell membrane, a protective outer layer, organelles, which are small bodies inside the cell that perform specific functions, the cytoplasm, a fluid-like region that holds organelles, and DNA, the genetic material that provides instructions for the cell. Scientific knowledge often results by combining the work of several scientists. For example, the discoveries of Matthias Schleiden, Theodor Schwann, and Rudolf Virchow led to one very important theory called the cell theory. The cell theory lists three basic characteristics of all cells and organisms. 1. All organisms are made up of one or more cells. 2. The cell is the basic unit of all organisms. And 3. All cells come from existing cells. The cell theory is fundamental to the study of organisms, medicine, heredity, evolution, and life science.
Created using Powtoon.
Great job! Aren't cells amazing? It's hard to believe there are trillions and trillions in our bodies, each with special structures and jobs that keep us alive. Although there are many different types of cells in the billions of living things on our planet, isn't it neat that they all have